Have you ever felt like someone was intentionally pushing your limits? Maybe they take too long to reply to your messages. Maybe they keep making promises they don't keep. Maybe they always have a way of getting under your skin, saying things that make you doubt yourself, question your worth, or feel emotionally drained. It's not just bad behavior, it's a test. Patience isn't just about waiting for something, it's about how you react while waiting. And certain people, knowingly or unknowingly, will test you just to see what you do. They want to see if they can make you angry, desperate, or frustrated. They want to know if you'll stay calm or break under pressure. Think about it. A friend suddenly stops replying to your messages. You see them active online, but they ignore you. Are they testing your patience? A coworker delays their part of the work, making your job harder. You feel the tension rising, but they act like it's no big deal. A partner brings up something painful from the past just to see if you'll react. They laugh it off, but you feel that sting inside. What do all of these situations have in common? They force you into an emotional battle. Some people do this because they want control over you. If they can make you react, they own a piece of your mind. They know that with just a little push, they can make you angry, defensive, or even insecure. And once they know your weak spots, they'll use them against you, again and again. Others do it simply because they're used to playing mind games. Maybe they grew up in an environment where love, attention, or respect had to be earned through emotional endurance. So now, without realizing it, they create tests for others, seeing who sticks around and who gets frustrated and leaves. And then there are people who test your patience simply because they enjoy it. They get a twisted sense of satisfaction from seeing you struggle, from watching you try to stay composed while they push all the wrong buttons. But here's the hard truth. If you don't recognize the game, you'll always lose. And the moment you snap, whether by arguing, complaining, or over-explaining, you've already given them exactly what they wanted. So what's the right way to respond? How do you maintain your power without letting them break you? Now that you know they're testing you, the real question is, how do you win without losing yourself? Most people make the mistake of reacting emotionally. When someone ignores them, they chase. When someone provokes them, they argue. When someone disrespects them, they over-explain. And in doing so, they hand over their power on a silver platter. But a truly wise person knows the secret. The best way to win is to refuse to play. Step 1. Silence is your greatest weapon. When someone is testing your patience, nothing frustrates them more than your indifference. If they're ignoring you to see if you'll chase them, don't. If they're trying to provoke you into an argument, don't bite. If they're delaying things to make you anxious, act unbothered. The moment they see you're calm, detached, and unaffected, they lose their control over you. They wanted you to react, to get upset, to feel the need to prove yourself. But instead, you remained unshaken. That alone is a victory. Step 2. Redirect the power back to you. Instead of reacting to their test, shift your focus back to yourself. Ask yourself, do I actually need this person's approval? Is their opinion worth my peace? What happens if I just walk away from this nonsense? Most of the time, you'll realize that their game only works if you care about winning it. But the moment you stop playing, they lose all control over you. Step 3. Master the art of misdirection. Here's a psychological trick. When someone is deliberately testing your patience, give them an unexpected response. If they insult you, laugh and agree sarcastically. It confuses them. If they ignore you, act like you never noticed. It frustrates them. If they try to provoke you, act amused instead of angry. It takes away their power. By refusing to give them the reaction they expect, you flip the script. They were waiting for you to explode, to beg, to argue, but instead you remained composed, unpredictable, and in control. Step 4. Know when to cut people off. Not every battle is worth fighting. Sometimes the best response is distance. If someone repeatedly tests your patience, disrespects you, or plays games, walk away. No explanation, no drama. Just exit their life the way a king or queen exits a room, silently, powerfully, and with dignity. Remember, your time is too valuable to be wasted on people who enjoy testing your patience. The moment they see that you're not someone they can manipulate, they'll either start respecting you or they'll walk away themselves. And either way, you win. Now that you know how to outsmart the game, let's talk about how to stop it from happening in the first place. Because the truth is, people only test those they think they can test. The stronger your presence, the less likely they are to even try. Step 1. Set the tone from day one. The first time someone disrespects you, ignore it, and they'll do it again. Let someone take advantage of you once, and they'll assume they can do it forever. That's why you need to set clear boundaries immediately. If someone interrupts you, finish your sentence confidently. If someone ignores your message, don't double text. If someone disrespects you, call it out calmly but firmly. The way people treat you is a direct reflection of what you allow. If you let things slide too much, they'll see it as a green light to keep pushing. But if you stand firm from the start, they'll think twice before ever testing you again. Step 2. Master the energy you project. People subconsciously test others based on the energy they give off. If you come across as too eager to please, too desperate for approval, or too afraid of conflict, they'll see you as an easy target. Instead, you need to radiate an energy that says, I don't seek validation, I don't tolerate nonsense, I respect myself, and you should too. How do you do that? Speak slowly and deliberately. Rushed speech makes you seem nervous, while controlled speech makes you seem powerful. Maintain strong eye contact. People who avoid eye contact appear weak, while those who hold it show confidence. Move calmly and purposefully. Someone who rushes around seems anxious, but someone who takes their time commands respect. When you carry yourself with calm confidence, people naturally hesitate before trying to mess with you. Step 3. Know the power of walking away. The ultimate sign of power is the ability to walk away without hesitation. People test your patience to see how much they matter to you. They want to know if you'll fight for them, chase after them, beg for their attention. But when you show them that their little games don't faze you, that you're perfectly fine without them, it shatters their control. If someone disrespects you, leave the conversation. If someone plays games, stop engaging. If someone ignores you, match their silence. When you show people that you don't need them, they suddenly respect you more. Why? Because confidence is rare. Detachment is rare. Most people are so afraid of losing others that they tolerate nonsense just to keep them around. But the person who is strong enough to walk away, that's the person who is truly in control. At the end of the day, life is too short to waste on mind games and people who enjoy testing your patience. The stronger your boundaries, the stronger your presence. And the stronger your presence, the less nonsense you'll ever have to deal with. So, from this day forward, carry yourself like someone who doesn't have time for foolishness. And watch how quickly the world starts treating you differently.